Hello Untitled everyone, welcome to class 11 biology. In this video we are going to discuss about three cellular components, namely cytoskeleton, cilia and flagella, and centrosomes and centrioles. Right. So let us start with cytoskeleton. So what is a cytoskeleton? Right. Cytoskeleton, just like skeleton of our body system, right? Network of filamentous structures that are present in the cytoplasm of the cell, they are called as cytoskeleton. System skeletal system this skeletal system cell ki cytoplasm skeletal system this skeletal system it looks like a network network of filamentous filamentous structures in the cytoplasm of the cells. And these network of filamentous structures in the cytoplasm of cells, they are present within all the cells, prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells, and within eukaryotic cells, plant cells and animal cells. So cytoskeleton is present in all the cells. Right? You can see, let's say this is the upper membrane, this is the lower membrane, right? And within these two membranes, we can see the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm fluid-like material in which all the cell organelles they are floating. Right now, they are not freely floating. You can clearly see within the cytoplasm. You can see these filamentous structures, and these filamentous structures they are the cytoskeleton. Cytoskeleton the filament they are made up of proteins. Right, cytoskeleton, those filamentous structures they are made up of proteins. Right, and they provide mechanical support to the cell, and it provides the shape of the cell. It maintains the shape of the cell. Now, apart from mechanical support to the cell and maintenance of the shape of the cell, it also provides motility of the cell. Right. In higher classes, you may study about the movement of eukaryotic cells. Some eukaryotic cells they can freely move around. Right. Cytoplasmic streaming biology amoeba move amoeba gi pseudopodia de kyang thu gore subu white blood cell macrophages yama jan thu gore subu di jangdu zamba and cytoplasmic streaming in that one you will study about the role of cytoskeleton in the motility of those cells cytoplasm yama streaming so cytoskeletal ki role sum it provides mechanical support to the cell. It helps in the maintenance of shape of the cell, and it also provides motility of the cell. It helps in the motility of the cell. Now, one of the best example of cytoskeletal function, cytoskeletal function would be that of actin and myosin filaments that are present within the muscle cells. Muscle there are lots of filamentous structures, and those filamentous structures they are part of cytoskeletal system. Right, cytoskeleton system part chadu actin the myosin protein actin and myosin proteins they make small filaments, and those filaments they are present within the muscle cells, and they play a significant role in the movement of our muscles, contraction and relaxation of the muscles contract relax actin the myosin filament play role here. So you can clearly see that cytoskeleton they play diverse roles, not only just providing shape and mechanical support to the cell, but it also has got role in the movement of the cells as well. Cytoskeleton eukaryotic cell in eukaryotic cells the cytoskeletal filaments are of three types: microfilament, which is made up of actin filaments. Then we have got microtubules, which are made up of tubulin subunits. Tubulin protein they like microfilament, actin filament actin subunit microtubules they are made up of tubulin subunits. And then there are intermediate filaments. Right, the filament eukaryotic cell cytoskeleton and you can clearly see over here that actin filaments they are very thin. It's about 7 nanometers in diameter. 7 nanometers. Microtubules they are much larger. They are about 25 nanometers, and intermediate and this so intermediate 10 nanometers. So these are the three different types of filaments present within the cytoskeletal filaments present within the eukaryotic cells. And kisi real image to this standing manda red one actin filaments and green fluorescent color chegyo sto dikhare beta tubulins tigere so these are the cytoskeleton the next khare nganjogi cilia and flagella the cilia the flagella lana khare they are hair like outgrowths of the cell membrane nganjogi cell membrane ga the eukaryotic cell khande dojyo biner da sama ga yore lawoma some of the eukaryotic cells they have got hair like outgrowths on their cell membrane ga la nganjogi punashi inde thende gyondi reswa outgrowth lana machlo thende gyo lawwa hair like outgrowths of the cell membrane ma thende gyo doj dige la nganjo khala wore cilia and flagella ta kisi cilia la ta woim baina cilia they are very small compared to flagella cilia they are very small and they act like oars la woim baina nganjo thuzing thu tang du jamba nganjo cha leblech ko ye yo dila oars la so cilia they act like oars thuzing ya ma move chela or kechumuro dinanshi cilia ge kharchi gore they move right and they act like oars kisi if it is a unicellular eukaryotic organism the movement of cilia helps in the movement of the organism unicellular organism koran ko jela pechi wor otherwise it helps in the movement of surrounding fluids ta penetration ngazugi respiratory tract da ngazugi reproductive tract mangbo jinanglo la we have got ciliated cells right those ciliated cells they show ciliary movements also khache di ore rhythmic movement show chigir cell ga la cilia ma thende yo those cilia they move rhythmically though that rhythmic movement it helps in the movement of surrounding fluids ti nanglo yo gi fluid jo marwe ti yama move chel pen to ta penetration na nganjo gi respiratory tract na ta wi ba na if some unwanted substance like dust particles goes into our nose nganjo gi nostril ne ma thala do ju cha sha ta di lungs podu ma ta wi ba na dig ma ro thala di ma twen go ro so they get trapped within the mucus and mucus di ma do echo to khachi gore those cilia they move and they put it outside ma chilo ma twen sha wor so cilia gi role ha ku do cilia they are small structures they act like oars in the movement of the cell or its surrounding fluid so I have shown you a eukaryotic organism over here right it has got cilia all over it and that ciliary movement it helps in the movement of the organism itself it acts like oar the flagella la dikhare ore cilia le bed ring ayer flagella is much longer than the cilia and it is responsible only for the cell movement flagella la dikhare chechu dure responsibility function so dikhare la wim bana it helps in the cellular movement for example ngaju supu nanglo la sperm cells they have got flagella so any other eukaryotic cells they may be flagellated I told you about euglena kan la so ni euglena la khare ore they are unicellular eukaryotic organisms which has got flagella la denzo yo bim bana denzo khachu ore flagella movement che bim bana ani cell khorang khu jan to organism khorang khu jan to now prokaryotic and eukaryotic flagella they are little bit different structurally nanglo go sobda la tan ro eukaryotic the cell the prokaryotic cell gi flagella the tis manda yores so benchation the prokaryotic the bacteria do chasha me na ho har do multiflagellated the flagella mangbu do cell ga she ga la chigdan chig che yo benchation sperm cells they have got only one flagella and then there are other organisms unicellular organisms which have got flagella ni sum shi che yo ndir benchation di do ta we men dil ha do shi dham do right gang di thun che wa jing bun de sum me do so these are all flagella so cilia and flagella now let us look into the structure of the cilia and flagella the cilia the flagella gi nanglo la ta wi ba na ta khisi khiran la di cilia the flagella im ba cha sha khisi flagella chik dus ma tu ba im ba na if you cut the flagella right in the middle and you try to look like this one dina dus ma ta wi ba na tu ni nanglo ma ta wi ba na khar thong gu re la it is covered by plasma membrane di chilo gi jangush to ta de khiran zo lok tem nang re mo de den gyor ta chilo gi jangu dikhare it is a plasma membrane it is covered by plasma membrane dinge de ngazu deshe na khalembe cilia the flagella they are hair like outgrowths of the cell membrane koran ma thengyo re layamba that means the flagella and cilia themselves they are covered with cell membrane gi nanglo le yo core chora dila ngazu kharle gire exonym ro di nanglo flagella da the cilia nanglo le yo core dila ngazu khale gire they are called as exonym and exonym nanglo la khare re there it has got a number of microtubules now remember microtubules they are made up of tubulin filaments tubulin nana khare proteins re protein filaments ki soya yo microtubules ma upe tin nanglo la ta bencha shana dil tiorta it has got 9 pairs of doublets of peripheral microtubules ta di flagella tubjo dro flagella gi This surdela ta surdela khare they have got 9 pairs of doublets. The doublet chigre. This is one doublet. They'll go chik ni dwa. So this is one doublet. If you count, it has got 9 doublets, and they are called as peripheral microtubules. They are arranged radially. Radial arrangement. Tadi gogo sheni sha dwa. Tilang azu khalla gore radial arrangement lagre. So these are peripheral microtubules. Now inside there is a pair of central tubules which is enclosed within a central sheath. Tingi ni khare central tubules re. Ti nanglo ni shtoa. Akanas desia. Ti wa ni dikhare central tubules re. Central tubule the mauji ki tum sha do. Tilang azu khale it is called as central sheath. Adi remu dinega chamburda. Ro thangbo harches peripheral microtubules cha so. Central tubules ni do. Central tubules ni di khari ki tum sha do. Central sheath ki tum sha do. It is covered by a central sheath, right? And the doublets na the peripheral microtubules the peripheral microtubules, they are connected to the central tubule with the help of radial spokes. These are the radial spoke na ngazu namju khale cycle khaji gi kholo nanglo le yo changda yo ezu ngazu namju spoke lagi yo. So just like that cycle gi changda nangshi chilo lo yo gi de gogo din zudwa peripheral microtubule dige sama nanglo ya jar de khari gi through jar de yo la wa na radial spokes ki through jar de. That means there are 9 radial spokes. If you count, you will find 9 radial spokes which are connected to 9 doublet peripheral microtubules. Di ngazu remove through de yorda seu so di khare electron micrograph re par electron microscope gi yor par seu so chibu jigyan rojor. Now can you imagine, right, the intricacy of the structure within a simple structure like flagella do ji bat kor cell gi simple structure jing na lo complication din yor. It is a very complex structure, right? Can just imagine it looks like a machine, right? Robot ji machine na shi ko khojo jawe yema na cell robot dikon khojo ja tu go. So it has got this intricate structure within it. So that is about cilia and flagella. Now next we have to discuss about centrosome and centrioles. Centrosome la yema na khare kuni ni logo marta. Centrosome and centrioles, they are interrelated. Centrosome is a cell organelle. Centrosome lana khare, it's a cell organelle which is made up of 2 cylindrical structures called centrioles. Centrosome di khari gi dub sha yore, centriole ni gi dub sha yor. Centrosome is made up of 2 cylindrical structures called centrioles. And centrosome is a cell organelle. Here you can see a structure of centrosome. Centrosome structure de do. Centrosome nanglo la de cylindrical structure ni do. Straw do ngazu gi khare pipe do de ni do dila khale dingi ni la khale re centriole re. These two are centrioles. These two are centrioles, and when they are arranged like this one, perpendicular arranged cha yo bim bana and structure do jik cha yo de la ngazu khalla gore, it is called as centrosome. Now these are also made up of proteins, right? These centrioles koran zo khari gi dub sha yo re la na. Centrioles, they are made up of proteins, and centrioles dige khandes arrange chan de gore this centriole chi gim na. If this is one centriole and this is another centriole, these two centrioles, they are arranged perpendicular to each other. It is perpendicular nyam dus te wi ba na ko kharcha gore to di kharcha gore centrosome cha do. So the centriole nanglo le jo dige yaku shin si da remu di nanglo la. Centriole, they are made up of 9 peripheral fibrils. And they chilo la thanjing ne de nang shir da. Thanjing ngazu gi flagella gi sob nanglo sob da dita wa yin ba na ani peripheral tubules to tinangshi centriole gi chilo dusta wa yin ba na ko khari gi dub sha yo re made up of 9 peripheral fibrils. The sum straw sum diksha yo dosh minde ngazu pipe sum diksha yo sto dige khare peripheral fibrils re, and there are 9 peripheral fibrils, and each fibril it is made up of 3 tubulins. 3 tubulins ki sha yo seo chongso, right? Ta di sobdar da nanglo gi sobda di ta khon gi lenggen gal ge je she wi ba na centriole the centrosome gi lenggen khare la wi ba na. The functions of centrosome includes the centrioles of the centrosome, they form the basal body of cilia and flagella. Ai di thanji de khoi gi sobda di da ji nge nga zo flagella gi sobda jo is to ro sto din example lo khoni do yo go yumze kharla na nang cell gi nang lo yo yo gi centriole jo marwe. Centriole of the centrosome, they form the basal body of cilia and flagella. flagella the cilia thonsa gi base jo marwe cell nanglo gi cell membrane gi base jo marwe dila di khari gi dubo rela na centrioles gi dubsha yor so centriole ne ani flagella da cilia de thongyo ro cha ru do di ma song za khonju gi sobda de do do jor khonju dubjo de khari gi dubjo re they are made up of protein tubulins and centrioles they also form spindle fibers that in enga chamburda centriole of the centrosomes they participate in the formation of spindle fibers that give rise to spindle apparatus which happens during which performs a very important function during animal cell division animal cell division nanglola pe role shukcham boyor ta pension na thangbu dilaya da centriole form the basal body la de basal body di khari gi dubsha yore centriole gi dubsha yor centriole ne dus ma chilol thendu zamba cell gi ma dus chilol ma dus ma production do cha di outgrowth dikhare ta di cilia do je amena flagella do je ma cha flagella nanglo la khare yore and tubulins senzo yor yo chungso that kisi function niwa digala keje shewe imbana centriole they also form spindle fibers la so which performs important function during cell division if you look over here during cell division nga juta jele keje sheiro detail na ke sheiro ta danya robje ro shla imbana centrosome ni de surni le diyor this cell gangza ji gimba cha let's say this is an entire cell gi nanglo la di nanglo de x shape ro thong da dige sama khare chromosomes nga jo gi dna dige cha ro chromosome dige cell ta chigne ni cha ma ro didu zambalo chromosome di tak tak gopsha ma ja wa imbana cell chiglo chromosome ma ara gre cell chiglo chromosome nyu ara gre i tak da dego ba cell ni la chromosome chanyo bo gopsha ja che do khache go chromosome ni tu chega tang go chega ta ya la su go ba chi go re centrosome gi ro ba chi go centrosome nanglo le yo gi centriole dige har chi do dinma thakba ro stang do ni ku ba ro stang do dige la khale re spindle apparatus they are called as spindle apparatus and spindle apparatus they bind to the chromosomes tang jela jangirda and chromosome ni de theni ni chega ta shi ani khachi re ni ga la chanyo bo chene chromosome phage la chig ra go no dele chig phage le ni ra go no sujo le ni lan tak da ko sha ya wor ta se uchung so cell division nanglo le role do now these are the functions of centrosome se uchung so dije and next we will discuss about nucleus and inside nucleus we will find chromosomes so we will discuss about nucleus and chromosomes in the next video